here this evening to commemorate the 262nd Nepali Army Day. Thank you to Ambassador Regni and Colonel Dakal for inviting me to serve as chief guest tonight, and to the Nepali Embassy staff for their efforts in coordinating this lovely event. I'd like to start by expressing my gratitude for the outsized impact that the Nepali Army provides to global peace and security. The Nepali Army is a shining example of how a country can use a well-resourced professional military to carry out critical UN peacekeeping missions around the world while strengthening its own democratic resilience. Since 1958, Nepal has helped lead the way in sharing the burden of international peacekeeping. Your deployment of nearly 6,000 troops and commitment for up to 10,000 for UN peacekeeping missions reminds us of the positive and enduring impact that Nepal has made and will continue to make on the world stage. These missions and the sacrifices made by your brave men and women, including the lives of 73 Nepali peacekeepers, have directly contributed to global stability by preserving peace in war-torn and conflict-prone regions. And I know that your Army also plays a critical role at home in security, infrastructure development, humanitarian assistance, and disaster management. I also wanted to highlight the U.S. Department of Defense's proud legacy of cooperation with the Nepali Army. Since the establishment of U.S.-Nepal diplomatic relations in 1947, our armies have forged a security partnership based on mutual trust and respect. Over the past 7 decades, our armies have routinely cooperated through military training and education, as well as peacekeeping and disaster preparedness exercises. Last September, we conducted the U.S.-Nepal Pacific Angel exercise focused on bilateral search and rescue operations. In March, we concluded Tempest Express, in which Nepal and U.S. Indo-PACOM jointly hosted an international group of 16 like-minded partner nations. In April, the Nepali Army will host a U.S. Special Forces team for our 44th Joint Combined Exercise and Training event, focused again on humanitarian assistance and disaster relief-related search and rescue operations. These are just the most recent examples of this kind of cooperation, and we look forward to many more to come. As the world becomes more chaotic, our steady cooperation is helping to build resilience, regional security, and peace in the face of enduring threats. I'll conclude by noting that while our defense cooperation has a long history, it also has a very bright future. Our long-standing defense relationship is illustrative of how like-minded countries can work together to make the world a safer place. So thank you again for your attention and for the opportunity to speak at this important event tonight.